Going back to the EV ads real quick. The one of the things I know, I've watched a bunch of them, and obviously the big one that kind of stood out was the Austin Powers one. We have Mike Myers returning to a classic role, and as entertaining as that entire commercial was. The thing that kind of caught my mind as I'm watching it, and I'm thinking about Luke in the back of my head as I'm watching. Oh, it's another EV thing. You know, what do I need
You're thinking about
pay?
me during the EV ad. Great.
Yeah, what am I
Wonderful.
paying attention? The thing that kind of jumped out at me was that towards the end of the commercial, there was a little thing at the very bottom that for the General Motors that said 30 EVs globally by 2025.
Yep.
It was this little if miss it if you don't catch it. But I think that again says something about the future of the automotive industry, which you've been talking before we started this podcast. And does that indicate that these bigger names understand this shift is happening, whether they're on board or not?
They do understand it's happening, and they are all on board. Mm-hmm. There is not a single automaker in the world left that has not fully embraced the electric vehicle revolution. Again, 75% of auto ad dollars were allocated towards electric vehicle exclusive ads on Super Bowl Sunday. That data says it all. Every legacy auto brand is fully embracing the electric vehicle revolution. 2022 will be the year that all those legacy auto brands, for a lot of them for the first time ever, debut dozens of new electric vehicle models. They're electrifying their fleets. Mm-hmm. It will also be the year that Lucid, Rivian, Canoo, Arrival, a bunch of other startups come into the space with their new cars. It'll be the year that Tesla rapidly expands production in Europe, rapidly expands production in China. So there are a lot of tailwinds here that are all kind of lining up together to really accelerate the electric vehicle revolution in 2022. There are aggressive estimates out there for how quickly the industry is going to grow in 2020 and 2023.
That was my next question. What was the consumer response going to be in 2022?
Consumers are going to buy these cars in bulk. And another kind of underrated driver here is actually the Russo-Ukrainian conflict in Eastern Europe, because that's driving oil prices sky high. And I don't know if you still drive a gas-powered car or not, but you go to the pump and you refuel and it's like, oh my goodness, how am I paying this much for gas? If those prices continue to rise, and a lot of energy analysts, a lot of energy experts, commodity experts think they will, if oil and natural gas prices continue to rise because of those conflicts, because of various other things going on throughout the world, then that is only going to serve as a further impetus for consumers to adopt EVs. It's kind of like you have all these reasons to adopt them. Oh, now my favorite car is now electric. Maybe the Ford F-150 is electric, or the BMW X3 is electric. My favorite car is now electric. Okay, that's one reason. Oh, the costs are plummeting. You mean I can get that car for around the same price as the gas-powered car? Mm-hmm. So that's a first. That's interesting. So that's a second reason, economics. Third reason, well, oh my God, the gas prices are insane. I can't afford to refuel my car like this every 2 or 3 weeks. It's insane. So then you got a third driver in there. So all of a sudden you have all of these drivers coming together. When you have a situation like that, you get broad-based consumer response, because maybe you don't respond to the fact that the sticker price is cheaper, but you do respond to the fact that you don't want to pay so much in gas every 2 weeks or so. Or maybe you don't respond to the gas prices, but you do respond to the fact that, your favorite car, BMW X3, Ford F-150, whatever it is now electric. Who knows? Who knows what you're going to respond to? There are so many response triggers in the market now that most consumers, in our opinion, will shift to electric within the next 2 or 3 years. And that while the consensus growth estimates for the industry are very aggressive, we think the industry will continue to outperform expectations. This is going to be very rapid growth over the next 24 to 36 months.